They told us that you might be stuck here. Is that true?
Thought I heard something up there.
So, we're gonna set up
You
in
heard
here.
that, right?
Oh, that wasn't us?
No.
Oh,
Are you somewhere outside in the hallway?
What was that?
He likes to hide behind this door and peek around the corner of it at you when you're walking down this hall.
okay. We get it. He's not. Paul is not friendly.
And the energy from that is still in here.
Do you see something down that hallway?
Did someone else just walk in the room?
I've scared you. Oh no, I see him now. Can I cross you over?
In 1851, the Randolph County Infirmary began as a wooden structure to shelter the poor and vulnerable, including the elderly and disabled. It housed 19 residents, including 3 caretakers, but burned down a year later. Its replacement was also destroyed by a storm, leading to the construction of a sturdier building that is still standing today. This facility originally served as a poor farm and evolved to house individuals with mental disabilities, becoming known as an asylum despite lacking medical staff.
The infirmary is rumored to be haunted by past residents like Ida Gunkel, who was admitted by her son after having a mental breakdown soon after her daughter's passing. She ended up contracting syphilis that started to affect her neurologically. She ended up dying here tragically after taking her own life.
Many also tell the story of the beloved Doris Addington, who became a resident at the age of 11 after her 2 older sisters ended dropping her off, saying she would struggle to get adopted due to her speech impediment. Doris had a love for cooking and later became the kitchen manager for the facility.
Paranormal activity is often reported throughout the building, especially in the basement and attic. Visitors have reported eerie phenomena such as footsteps, voices, and a shadowy figure named Paul, who is known for slamming doors.
Will we experience the ghostly rush at the sound of the old-time meal buzzer? Or perhaps meet Paul, the infamous door slammer? Join us as we explore the haunted hallways of Randolph County Asylum.
What's up, people? We're Those Meddling Mediums, and we're at Randolph County Asylum / Infirmary. And we have a very special guest today. Their name is Jay.
Hello.
Woo! My brother Jay. If you're interested in following him on social medias, he is Gr33dy Jay, and we'll have all the socials down below.
Down there.
So go follow him.
What
He
have
does
you
some
done in
cool
the past,
things.
like down below?
Oh, what was...
What you have to do, like down below?
I'm holding a camera.
I know. I'm just
The,
saying.
the lower thirds will be, like pop up like right with everything. Lower thirds will pop up out of nowhere.
So Randolph County Asylum is actually not technically an asylum, because if you think of an asylum, you usually think of A, psychiatric patients, and B, there's usually some sort of medical staff that is helping said people.
Yeah, but there was actually no medical staff here.
Not at all.
So there was really just the caretaker and his family, and that was it. It originally started as like 19 people living here, and 3 of which were just the caretaker and his family.
Yes,
His wife and son.
This is actually more so a poor farm, but it generally took a lot of disabled people, and that's mentally and physically disabled.
Yeah.
So a lot of them, they didn't have the means to take care of some of them. Some of them did specific jobs for the farm, but we're going to investigate today. There are a couple hot spots that we're planning on discovering, hopefully, but they say that the hauntedest places consist of the basement, the attic is huge,
It's massive.
a second floor men's side, the hallway, all the rooms over there, and then the first floor woman's side.
Yeah.
So we're going to figure out where we're going to investigate first, but this place is really crazy and it's kind of spooky with all of the like peeling paint and stuff. It's very like fun to take pictures and stuff.
Yeah, this place is honestly, it's really cool. When we pulled up, it's It's like a big building, but I feel like it's not until you get inside that you see just how big it actually is. Like, there's so many rooms, and almost all of the rooms have like a lot of history with them. There are so many like people and stories. It's a really cool location.
Yeah, so let's go figure out where we're gonna go to first.
Yeah.
I was saying your battery life is low-ish.
It's just down one notch or more than one?
Just one.
Oh, it's fine. I have more of my coffee right here too, so, but it should last us.
Okay. See? Isn't that weird?
Can you stop that if that's actually somebody?
We have to start the video first.
So we are currently in the basement and we are in Ida's room. Ida was a person who lived here for most of quite a long time. She was brought here when she was 57 by her son after she had a lot of like mental illnesses and disabilities. Her husband died of syphilis. Flashlight. And then her eldest daughter died shortly after.
Well, she came in, she had neurological syphilis, which syphilis, when it gets to a certain point, causes you to kind of like lose your mind of it. It's a little bit like dementia is what I looked up online, because when we had the tour guide, she was telling me that it was kind of like some days she didn't realize like where she was, who she was, what was happening.
Mm-hmm.
And it's because of the syphilis that she had.
Mm-hmm.
So those are the like mental disorders that she had were from her husband,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah, so pretty much, and it's because he cheated on her.
Mm-hmm.
So her son tried to take care of her, and they brought her, but he couldn't really manage it because of how much she was struggling. So he brought her here because he thought that they had like doctors and staff that could help properly take care of her, and he was unaware that there were actually no like doctors or nurses who like specialized in like mental health and things. So the caretakers here kind of struggled to take care of her properly. She would have a lot of like hysterical fits when she was like upstairs. So they brought her down here because this room had bars on the windows.
That's the only room down here that has bars for whatever
Yeah.
reason.
So it was like a jail cell. So they made this her room, and they only locked her in here overnight to keep her safe. She still had like free reign of everything during the day. But they had hoped that by being able to like interact with other residents here at the building, that she might be able to like learn social skills and be able to like be reintroduced into society. So one night she asked for a broom, and they thought that it was so she could like sweep and clean everything up, but she ended up, when they came down the next morning to let her out, they found that she was actually hanging from the pipes that are right above us by using a broom. So it was a very like sad and tragic thing, but everyone says that this room is supposed to be very active. You get a lot of good like EVPs and activity down here. So we thought we would come in ourselves and chat with Ida. We have 2 flashlights over here on the pillow, as well as 2 cat balls. And then over in the hallway, we have a music box. And before we started this, everything was going off.
Everything still is going on.
Yeah, and everything still is
Yep.
going off. So
And similar to our last investigation, we walked around for an hour trying to find activity, and the second we find the right spot,
everything goes
off.
crazy.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's very
Can I
weird.
confirm?
So if anyone wants to talk, would you be able to make one of our devices go off? You can make a flashlight go off, a cat ball, or the music box. We're gonna be quiet now.
Is the story about you correct, Ida? Or are there things like missing or wrong about your story?
What do you think is wrong?
I don't necessarily know if anything's like fully wrong, cat ball, but I feel like the story about Ida almost kind of dehumanizes her in a way and takes a lot of like what she was like suffering from and struggling with like away from her and kind of just reduces her to for like a crazy person who committed slew or slide when she lost, like, her husband cheated on her and gave her something that like caused all of this like neurological damage. Her eldest daughter died, and then she felt like she was abandoned by her son. So I don't know, I feel like some of the stories that people talk about with her just kind of dehumanize her a lot when she was a person who had feelings, and she clearly was driven to do what she did because, I don't know, I feel like no one really like truly listened to her or believed any like what she was saying because they were like, you're crazy, so that's it.
Yeah, well, she's telling me that it's kind of like dementia. So there are times where she was lucid and there's times where she wasn't. So they just assumed that she always was.
Yeah, because I don't know,
She got treated that way.
I know that they thought that putting her down here would like help her and like keep her safe, and to an extent it did, but I feel like it also just isolated her and almost like exacerbated the problem. And it's not necessarily like the people who, like the caretakers, did it out of like malice or like were mistreating her. They just weren't well equipped and didn't know what to do in order to help her, so this is what they resorted to. But I feel like it did more harm than good because she was the only one who would get locked up like this at night. So I feel like the times where she was like more lucid, it was like awful because she was just locked in here. She couldn't go anywhere, she couldn't do anything.
Did the other residents treat you similarly? Yeah, that's what they're telling me, because they're like, they thought that the other residents would like try to help teach her like basic life skills type things, but she's like, I already had them, that wasn't the issue, number one, and because they treated me, like the caretakers treated me like I was like, she wants to use the word nutcase, because like, look at where they put her.
Yeah.
Everyone else treated me the similar way. So that's why she's kind of like upset about stuff, because I don't know, a lot of the stories just continue to talk about how she was just always not in her head.
Yeah.
So she's like, I don't want people to remember me that way.
Yeah, because I don't know, she came here when she was 57. So, I mean, she had children, she had a life, she had all of these things, and then because her husband cheated on her,
she lost respect from everyone else.
Yeah, everyone treated her differently for something that her husband did to her.
Yeah.
So I feel like I don't know.
People like looked down at her because they didn't understand what she was going through. Because
I don't know, I feel like she also like, I don't know, people didn't necessarily put any like pressure or like put any fault on her husband for what happened. Cause like I know he like ended up dying, but like he is kind of what caused her to end up here.
Did people think it was your fault? So did people know it was his?
I feel like people just didn't really care.
Yep.
I don't know, like a mix of everything. Like no one just gave her like sympathy or respect.
Did people not know, just the caretakers? Yeah, okay. That's what she corrected me. Because she's telling me about the like patient doctor like confidentiality type thing. I know that they aren't like, technically doctors, but they just thought that she was like crazy. I don't want to use those words, but that's how she felt.
Mm-hmm.
So all of the other residents at this place just looked at her that way, whereas the caretakers knew more so what was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So, but they didn't like share it with people, because if people knew why, I feel like it'd be a lot worse.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, I don't know, because our tour guide told us that she sometimes gets upset when people talk about her story while they're in this room. And when he was telling us about it, she was kind of telling me that the reason she doesn't like when people talk about it in here is because they make it sound like it's something different than it actually was. There's a lot more like...
Nuance to it.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot more... Took the word right out of my mouth. There's a lot more nuance to what was like happening here than just... She was a nutcase who committed suicide. There was... I don't know, there's a lot of layers.
was there a lot of, okay, I was gonna ask if there was a lot of inmate and inmate, like, violence. Because she just keeps making me feel like it wasn't the caretakers that were the issue. It was if you had a story that wasn't, like, that was atypical, the other people here made you know it.
Yeah, it's like the Lulu.
Yeah, it's like
Lulu Woods.
Lulu, which was another room that they talked about in the tour, where she ended up having a child and they all like ridiculed her for it, even though she was assaulted. So like
By her stepfather.
yeah, they were basically talking about like why she ended up doing it, because I feel like the caretakers are confused. Because they're like, well, we tried everything to like make sure you were comfortable, and they did that.
Yeah.
It's true, they did that. Just they weren't always watching, which is what she kind of needed. She needed to be in a place that was more accepting of what was going on with her.
And had people who were like proper equipped to deal with it.
I just feel like I'm having a panic attack, and it's associated to the residents that are here. I feel like the residents sort of bullied her.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Of course, like, apparently she would like have fits where she would like go running up and down the halls, but I feel like some of that was even like exaggerated. You good?
Thought I heard something out there.
Got you.
I thought I did. That's why, like, literally eyes closed and I was just like focused, and I thought like I heard something, but it might just be the wind.
Did Jay hear something out there?
Did you turn on the music box? Or was that someone walking by? Did it just go off by itself? Are we not talking about that?
It just turned the light off immediately as soon as Curly was like, "Did I hear something?"
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the music box was our spirit guide.
Oh.
Like confirming that this is
Oh,
where we're
this is
supposed to
a
go. Yeah.
Our spirit guide really controls things here, and it's just so weird.
Because I feel like that was him being like, "Yep, this is
That
where
doesn't
you go."
normally go off.
Yeah.
Like it's shocking when that thing goes off. That's why I like when it goes off, because it's very validating.
Yeah. I know there's like a lot of flowers and stuff. A lot of them are fake, but I feel like they're like, I don't know. I keep getting like wafts of like floral scents more. Like I know there's like perfume bottles in front of us, but those are like closed. And I don't always smell it. I don't
The
know.
light went off when you started talking about it.
Yeah, I don't know. I just keep getting like smells of things.
Was it your perfume? Or is that a sign and symbol for Ryker? Something else.
Are you making me smell that? Because I don't know. The second that I first started like hearing about Ida from the tour guide, I just felt very like, I don't know, drawn to her in a way. Like I felt, I don't know, I was like itching to come down here and actually talk to her because I felt like she had a lot to say that most people don't always like understand and sit and listen to. Because we tried to come here a week ago, but we ended up leaving early because of really bad weather. So we ended up coming back tonight. But I don't know, the entire time I just felt like coming into here and talking to her was like something that it was important and something that we 100% needed to do. Because I felt like, I don't know, I feel like she's been waiting for someone to like come and like show her like
compassion
and humility and like, I don't know.
Pretty much, you're just saying that like she just needed some companionship.
Yeah, she just wanted someone to like treat her like a human and a person who had like feelings and a life, and like unfortunate events happened to her. Like whether or not she like suffered from a mental illness doesn't make her any less of like a human being.
Right.
Who like experienced hardship.
go ahead.
Ida, were you aware of things you were doing when you were having your episodes?
I don't feel like she did most of the time. Because they make me feel like she would almost, for her when she was like more lucid in there, it would feel like she almost was like blacked out for periods of time. So like, I feel like she would lose like time, like days, weeks, like she wouldn't necessarily know how much time was passing. So
They told us that you might be stuck here. Is that true? Were you crossed over before we got here? Are you crossed over now? Are we in a bubble again?
the flashlight.
Why did it answer super quickly to the bubble answer?
Because we did what we were supposed
those
to.
were literally going off every like second. And then all of a sudden I felt her leave.
Mm-hmm.
And then nothing.
Yeah, I don't know. Literally the second that like we started hearing about her, I just felt like, I don't know, she made me, not to get emotional, but she made me feel like we were people who would actually be able to like help her.
No, I had the same thing. Before that dude was like, I don't think she's crossed over yet, which is sad. And like, it should explain like, you can still come here and talk to her. It's not like she's gone.
She's not like forever gone.
She's not like cut off.
She's just able to come and go. She doesn't have to like sit here and relive the trauma, because I feel like that's also why she had issues of like people talking about it in here. Is
she had to relive it over
again. But she also like she's in spirit now, so it's different, so she had to also relive the parts that she was like dissociated from, not like aware of, from when she was having like her episodes.
Show me your mom. Is that someone else?
Is that her daughter?
No, she's older than her.
Gotcha.
She's a daughter.
Her
That makes sense.
her eldest daughter died
Gotcha.
before she came here.
Because she was showing me a little girl. It's not the same person I'm seeing now, but
Yeah.
you just said that some son died. She has a son too.
No, her husband died, her daughter died,
And her son
And then
brought
her
her
son-
and then her son
literally-
brought her here.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah. So she was
that makes
57
sense.
years old, brought here by her son, and left here. 8 years before she came here, her husband died of syphilis. And then 2 years before she came here, her eldest daughter got sick and passed away, which they say sent her over the edge.
Gotcha.
Her son decided to try to look after her, but he ultimately brought her here not knowing there were no doctors or nurses on staff to help. She'd go into hysterical fits and run up and down the hallway screaming and ripping at her gown. In 1851, in the basement where we are, but the caretakers decided to put her here.
Yep, no, I understand. Yep, they were showing me a little girl. Well, okay, not little. She's like 20, between 16 and 20.
Mm-hmm.
She's dark hair. I like her hair matches her dad's hair. I feel like her dad has darker hair.
Mm-hmm.
But she was talking about her in the beginning, and now she's talking about some older woman. So, this older woman associated to this place. I don't think she's gonna answer anymore. But
No, I don't. She just feels relieved to me. Like, I don't know, like she could cry.
Ida, are you happy now?
Yeah, I don't know. It's like someone finally got it, so she's...
did we cross you over? Okay, I just needed validation because I still like don't believe that.
Can you touch one of the cat balls again for us? I know that might be a lot to ask, and I'm sorry.
You start shaking the bed.
Just...
Just stop
That'll do exactly
Yeah.
both of our requests. Should we go to the kitchen? Yeah, that's what I thought. Are we just doing our investigation down here? Are we doing this room, the kitchen, and then upstairs, the attic?
Are we supposed to go in the storage room?
Hold on. It's trash time. What time is it?
Midnight?
That's probably just, I don't know, it sounds like a trash.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's definitely some sort of like...
dumpster.
Literally just like outside this window. Absolutely, it's like, it's time for you to leave. Why are you still in here? To the kitchen, we'll figure it out later. Oh my god.
It's really doing the backup sound.
Yeah, no, it's like that window's dirty, I can't see out there.
Yeah, I don't know. Once that started happening, they're like, okay, leave. It's time.
Look it up. We said it's time, that light went ding.
God damn it.
It's time. It's time for us to leave.
Well, thank you, Ida. We
Thank you
really
very
appreciate
much.
it. I'm glad that we could help you in any way.
Wait, so we helped her pass over?
Yeah. Yeah, they told us that they thought that she was like not crossed over yet.
Holy crap.
Yeah. So the second he said that or before that, I felt like we were going to do that and I was like, oh.
Yeah, same. I kept getting that feeling too. Because I kept just, I don't know. She kept talking to me when we were upstairs, like doing the tour originally, and I was like, you're just misunderstood. I love you. You're great. I will help you. We can talk to you. It's fine. Everything's fine.
We're in the kitchen now. This is Doris's kitchen. So hopefully Doris will talk to us because we already tried talking to her and she told us to leave. Yeah.
Doris, you in here?
Does it smell like some sort of bread?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't smell anything.
I mean, I metaphysically smell it.
Well, I know.
I was about to say, is Doris already in here?
Yeah. So, we're gonna set up
You
in
heard
here.
that, right?
Oh, that wasn't us.
No. That was something back over there.
You heard that too, right? It was like
it
a
was
click.
like, yeah, it was like a little...
It's a,
Sounded like a little like pebble or stone.
it was a pebble stone. It sounded like...
Yeah, it sounded like it came from in there.
Do it again. I dare you won't.
Can you make that noise again for us, please?
Yeah, I don't know.
Weird.
Just every time I walk over here, it's like, okay, fine. Fine, I'll behave. See? I don't think that's recording either. They're trolling me with this. Every time I walk over here, it just stops. And when I walk away, it just goes back on.
What the hell is going on? Is the machine fucked or something?
Yeah, we think that it's screwy.
You done?
So that thing is just fucked up.
Well, sometimes it gets stuck. Just like everything that we own, I guess. So it's like, if I do it, it will get stuck. So when they do it, it's the same thing happens. Are you gonna be okay? Are you okay now? You're not okay. Are you Doris?
The
Am I
flashlight.
gonna have to keep getting up and turning you off?
Flashlight came on when you asked, "Is that Doris?"
And that stopped.
Okay. Are you gonna be chill? If you turn that off, I'll believe you. Thank you. Can you make that stop? Thank you.
What?
You seeing things?
Carly, tell me that I'm overreacting and overthinking.
Well, I don't know what.
Do you see something down that hallway?
I feel something down that hallway.
I don't know, there's a guy named Paul kind of like looking out in that hallway.
Are you Paul?
Now, we've got our own entity down here. You see this mark on the door? He's about that tall.
Okay.
He likes to hide behind this door and peek around the corner of it at you when you're walking down this hall, coming this way. All right, so make sure later that you take pictures of this door. You might get a good picture of him peeking around the door at you. My son's got an excellent picture of him peeking around the door. And his name's Paul.
Paul.
Remember, Tall Paul.
Tall Paul.
Okay. One thing Paul likes to do is if you didn't see him, he'll sneak around here and come right here and do this.
Yeah.
That'll
That's
get your
horrifying.
attention.
Yeah.
Light came on and that thing went off.
Oh no, I see him now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I.
He's like over on the like little dyslexia this side. Over there.
Yeah.
So
You
is,
can see his shadow.
so is Paul like friendly?
I don't know. He's tall. Is he friendly?
You can turn that off for yes.
Okay. We get it. He's not.
Got it.
Paul is not friendly.
Jesus.
Can Paul make the door slam shut? Is he gonna do that?
The light went off when you asked that.
Can you turn that off if he'll do that tonight?
Okay, I don't know if you guys see it, but y'all saw him that far away, right?
What do you mean? Yeah.
How far? Y'all saw him near like the light of the door down there, right?
Yeah.
When y'all turned away and I looked, he was right at that door, like looking. And then when y'all turned back, he's back there again.
Are we safe in here? Can you turn that off for if we are? So we're not. Cool.
God fucking damn it.
No one's ever died from ghost hunting.
No, I know, but it's that I've seen those stupid like Facebook videos where a dude is like looking down a dark hallway, turns the light off, sees a figure, turns the light on, sees the figure, turns the light on, and then immediately it's like in its face. And I'm like, I don't want that to.
Can you make that go off? Like turn it off? If that's Doris?
I'm not overreacting. I'm not overthinking.
Are you Doris?
Right in the middle of the room, the dude stood right there. As soon as I looked at him, he like scurried right behind the door.
Like that flashlight turned on.
This dude is fucking with us.
Are you Paul? The second other flashlight turned on.
Bro, can you stop fucking with it? We're just trying to talk with Doris.
Do you want us to talk to you instead? You can, if you turn.
Turn.
Can you stop the REM pod for us, please? If it's stuck, we will reset it.
Do I need to turn it off? Yeah.
So if you put too much energy into it. So are we talking to Paul then, right now?
Paul, are you a dark thing? Kind of felt like you were. Are you the thing that makes... Are you like a poltergeist? Not a poltergeist? Are you a human? You don't know how to answer that question?
Do you want us to talk to you? Because we're not afraid. We'll talk to you if you want to talk. Yeah,
So he wants us to talk to him?
we can talk to you. That's okay.
Are you a shapeshifter? Are you the thing that's in the attic too?
So they have a different energy signature.
Yeah. Can you make the door slam shut? Are we done doing this? We're gonna start the video now?
I think so. Except now there's a bubble. I think it's time for us to start.
So, we are in Doris's kitchen right now, and there's some interesting things going on because Jay, who's standing over here, is looking down this hallway because he saw our good friend Paul, which I think they think is a person that's like 6 feet tall. He's kind of confirmed that.
Sorry, I'm joking. All of a sudden. Continue.
So, Jay has met our good friend Paul, who they think is like a really tall dude, and he's like 6 feet or taller, and he like peeks out from behind one of the doors over there, and if you don't listen to him, you don't come and see him, he slams the doors that are in between the men's ward and the women's side, whatever you want to call it, and we kind of think that he's not a person because of... You said my name.
Mm-hmm. There's Emily.
Yeah, and then before it said, fuck you.
Sorry. We kind of think he's not a human because we've been getting a lot of things before we even sat down. So, we're in Doris's kitchen. Doris is a resident here. And she spent most of her life here. She was kind of like an orphan here. She was dropped off at the age of 11, and she took on being a cook here. So she would cook for the people of the farm. So this is her big, beautiful kitchen. And we were hopefully gonna talk to Doris, and we were talking, I think, to Doris
At first.
and then
And
that
then Paul
switched.
decided that he wants to be the center of attention.
Once Jay started seeing things down that hallway.
Yeah.
So we have a couple things set up. We have 2 flashlights and a cat ball and a K2.
Yeah.
And then down that hallway we have a grim pod, and all of which has gone up except for the cat ball and the K2.
Yeah.
So, is there someone here that wants to talk to us? Oh, we also have, what is that? A box?
The Ghost Tube Box app, which is pretty much like a spirit box type app for your phone.
Is there someone here that wants to talk to us? You can use one of our devices.
Do you want to talk to us now, Paul?
Can we talk to Doris?
The light came on.
Mm-hmm. Did they make this kitchen special for you? You can turn that off for yes. Was it here prior? Is it hard for you to get through because of the weird stuff that's going on?
Is this true?
Yes.
I feel like Jay needs to come back here more.
Will you take a couple steps back?
Jay, will you take a couple steps back? Sorry. I know you're trying to stand guard, but
I literally just don't feel comfortable.
will you take a step to your, like a small step to your left? Thanks. Yeah, I don't know, they make me feel like they want you to sit down, but.
Crucial.
Do you want to
It
sit here?
just said crucial.
Do you want to sit here?
Crises.
Do you like that we're all sitting down now? Do you like that we're sitting down? Can we talk to Doris? Will you answer questions? Did you like staying here?
What?
Are we supposed to talk to Paul? I don't think we're gonna be allowed to talk to Doris.
Okay.
I think we're supposed to talk to Paul.
Alright, Paul, what are you doing down here?
Hello?
Hello. Answer my question, please.
No, you're.
Are you not used to people talking to you like this? That's the light stuff up there.
The fans.
The fan, like,
The wind.
yeah. So any of like the like squeaking or noises that comes from the fan, that's up there.
Yeah.
So not paranormal.
Unpack.
In fact.
Okay. Are you a dark entity?
Nia.
Yeah. Can you make the REM pod go off? Can you slam the door shut? Do you need us to do something for that? If you slam the door shut, people will see it on TV.
Mm-hmm. famous.
Do you not know what you are?
Do you not know what to do? Since we're just chill about it. I don't know, 'cause I feel like he wasn't like expecting like, 'cause I know that like you're like being like protector, but I feel like he wasn't expecting us to like be chill to talk to him in a way.
Yeah, I don't know, I still think he's a dark entity.
I mean, I do too.
Are you a part of someone? Are we supposed to move? You have more to say?
Sure.
That sounded like we showed you.
Did we get everything we were supposed to from this room?
We didn't even ask any questions.
We were right to.
We didn't even get a chance.
No! We didn't need to, that's what it could have. So, we're going to go to the jail cell that's still in the basement. Basement is the most active because they told us that. But they used to have a jail cell that was put up in case they get any of the residents that were not cool people. So in order to protect themselves and everyone else, they would put them in there until the sheriff was able to pick them up. So they would stay in there for a couple hours. So we're gonna go there. Yeah! Away! So we are over in the jail cell. So Jay and I are in the jail cell that was like bars. This was the actual jail cell.
Foundation.
And then they had a makeshift jail cell over where Ryker is in the other room. And they would put a chainmail fence in front of that little opening there. And they would chain people up against the wall. And these people that they would keep in here were generally criminals that found their way here. They didn't have the resources to deal with it or to handle them. So they would put them in here for a few hours until the sheriff would pick them up and bring them to prison. So we are doing an SS method. We're doing an SS method with Ryker. And Ryker is in sensory deprivation. They have blindfold on, noise canceling headphones, and they're listening to the radio frequencies of the spirit box. And it's scrubbing through different words and phrases that they are saying for us. But they do not know what questions we're asking. And then out in the hallway, we have a night vision camera. And a music box. And then on the floor here, we have a capo and a flashlight. So if there's anyone here that would like to talk, please interact with one of our things. Let me know those things. Oh shit.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, here so I can see it.
Okay, so something already came through.
What was that?
That was me.
God, that was so loud, it scared the shit out of me. Oh God.
Anyways.
I already feel like super like on edge over here for some reason.
Weird.
So, might make one of you come stand over here with me.
What? No. I we'll just stand in the ring.
Okay, I'm putting it back on.
Okay, so were you the one that moved the cat ball?
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're ready.
Ready?
Yes.
Are you in the SS method?
Get set.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Are you gonna make something cool happen when go goes?
Who was there?
It's me and Jay.
Yep.
I am here.
Oh.
Are you next to Curly?
I'm someone.
Okay.
Did you move the cat ball?
Are you somewhere outside in the hallway?
What was that?
The hallway. Are you somewhere outside out there?
So yes. What do you see out there? Nothing? Oh, okay.
No, it's not nothing, but like it feels like something.
Red Cross. I'm getting back.
What?
Set right across.
In that doorway over there?
Yeah.
Is that where you're standing?
It feels like, God. It feels like there's, sorry, I took my headphones off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It keeps feeling like there's just the flashlight turned on. Like there's like the scariest man just right behind me.
Yeah, when we started the room, I made that noise as the cat ball went off after. I was like, okay, is there someone here?
Yeah, cat walking on without a flashlight. And also too, apparently there's someone across from me in that area.
That doorway over there.
That's where it's not as like scary dude.
So,
I don't know, I just keep feeling someone behind me and it's like he's telling me things and it's making me uncomfortable.
do you want me to do it instead?
If you want to. I don't know, I feel just,
That make you feel better.
I don't know.
I gave you another intro, so great.
It just,
Yeah, but I put that out there and interacting with it, so.
yeah, I don't know. Whoever was like standing back here was like, whoo, like making me uncomfortable to the point where I'm like, I don't know if I want to do the Estes method. Which you know how much I love to do the Estes method.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna put this one first. It's starting.
It's starting. Flashlight turned on.
Yeah.
Yeah, were you the one who was pressing up against me? When I was in there briefly?
All along.
Are you talking about M? Because she's not alone, we're right here.
Yep.
But I don't know, I love doing the Estes method, so the fact that something maybe uncomfortable enough to stop is like,
Kind of crazy.
yeah, I don't know.
Estes method made me just uncomfortable because I felt someone was in front of me and they were touching
Jeff.
Yeah. When you can't hear or see, it like heightens your other senses. That's why it's sensory deprivation.
me.
But I don't know, were you one of the men who chased that one woman into the other room down the hall?
Get the heck out of there.
Who are you talking about? Are you talking about Curly or are you talking about M?
Also for reference, my nickname is Curly, so I am Curly.
Could you please answer me?
Were you talking about the woman who went
Never.
in there? Because the story was there were like 3 men who chased a woman into into one of the rooms where the shelves were and they assaulted her.
And in the early days, the men and women used to be able to do their laundry together. Well, there was a woman who went into the laundry one day to do some laundry, and 3 guys went in there and was giving her a bad time. And it scared her. And she took off running down the hall, down that hall, come in here and hid amongst these shelves in here, and they found her and raped her. Now, it didn't kill her, but they found her, and the energy from that is still in here.
She like went there and tried to hide it. They found her and
Did us.
Maybe.
It's not a maybe, it's probably a yes.
yeah, so I don't know, the guy who was in there like pressing
Without-
against me made me feel like
like the person, one of the guys who did that, he was someone who did things like that. He was very creepy and uncomfortable.
I won't take that.
I'm not trying to make you feel bad.
There.
You just made me feel uncomfortable, so I didn't want to keep talking to you in that way. But you can talk to me now. Why were you in here?
How many people are in that room?
Are there 3 men
It's-
in there?
There.
Are you the 3 men from
Definitely.
the story?
So the 3 men are in there.
Yeah, that's what
I know.
felt. Because they were very uncomfortable.
And, and plus the catwalk keeps going. So you want to know what I'm feeling? So,
Last night was great.
2 of the guys in your inn, the reason why the catwalk keeps going on
Day.
is because one person is standing right here watching us, and then it's a rotation.
Yeah, no, I was thinking the same thing, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's a rotation. It's like one is on watch while the other 2 do their thing.
Just letting you know, if you touch my girlfriend or do anything to her, I will be very upset and we will leave immediately. You can come fuck with me all you want, but you're not allowed to fuck with them like that.
I like you.
Yeah, I know.
Are they saying it to you or saying it to him?
Both.
There.
He thinks it's amusing that I'm saying that after I got uncomfortable and left. But
I'll literally fuck you up if you mess with either of them.
don't be too disrespectful. You don't need to, because you don't want to provoke them. Did someone else just walk in the room?
I've scared you.
Are you trying to scare me specifically?
Visit. Time's up.
Yeah, I feel like they're trying to get at me because they know they struck a nerve. A lot of trucks going by right now.
Yeah, it's actually insane how many trucks are coming by.
Can you make
Dead or
music-
alive.
Can you make the music box go off again?
Oh, brother.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
Are you trying to
We do.
show and tell me things from my past? Because that ain't cool, dude.
The fact that all 3 of you need to gang up on one person, that's not cool.
Why did you do it?
And
It's not cool. Please stop.
perfect timing. Keep doing it.
Sorry, they're like showing me things that are like
Inappropriate.
not cool.
Yeah, could you guys please stop?
After all of this.
Yeah, just because you know how to be gross like that doesn't mean you need to. We came here just to talk and have a conversation. Do you want to tell us why you were in here? Like why you were a resident here?
Why did you guys do what you did?
Did you get that?
I heard.
No.
No. Okay. Do you not want me to talk?
No.
Why?
I just realized something. Curly, dude stopped taking watch and they participated.
Yeah, she's okay. Why don't you come back over here?
Why don't you at least have one of them come
Online.
back up here to talk to us?
This was one of the most.
What are you doing?
Can someone else step forward and come talk to us? I don't want to talk to these three. Is there a woman who wants to step forward and talk to us?
Alright. Where?
No, we want to talk to a woman, not that
Do I
there
have
is a
to?
woman.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, same.
Never
time
mind.
for you to go. We're gonna talk to someone else now.
Yeah. So please, leave respectfully.
Lame.
You're the ones who refuse to just talk like normal people. If you're gonna act that way, you can get out and talk to someone else.
Ponder it.
No, I'm okay, thank you though.
They were leaving. They were in mid leaving. Yep.
If I find her.
You won't, it's okay.
That's one. This is the second one. Where's the third one? Where's the third one? Two of your buddies already left.
Her.
Is there a woman in here now?
Ending. Don't forget it.
Are we done now?
Tomorrow.
Excuse me. What about tomorrow?
Okay, here's the third one.
Pat.
Is that your name?
Wait, what was that entity called again?
Paul.
Pat. Oh, okay. But yeah, no, the flashlight went off. So the third dude left. The first two dudes left. Third dude stayed
No.
there for some reason. Third dude.
Come on.
Did you used to live here?
They're lying.
Who's lying?
All of them. Lying. Are you done?
Should you be done? Can you make the cat ball go off again? Or the music box?
No.
Why not?
Damn.
Is it too difficult? It's easier to talk through M.
Florida.
Can you say one of our names?
Fast. We don't. No. We can do this.
The three men are still just showing me horrible things.
Think we need to stop?
Should we stop?
You never.
I was one of them.
Should we pull M out?
I'm looking.
Yeah, I know you're looking. You can look, it's fine. What do you want?
I'm happy.
With us?
She's the one.
M's the one.
Are you talking about
Men
or are you talking about me?
don't.
Men don't.
Are you talking about what happened down here?
We're fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw.
Yeah. Hold on.
What are you feeling?
Yeah, how are you feeling?
Oh, I felt sick for most of that. Why?
At one point, the three men that we knew about, they came in here, and at first, 2 people were near you,
Yeah.
and one was standing on watch.
The music box went off.
Yeah, and then it went off the minute I said, keep messing with them and I will fuck you up, and it started going off.
Yeah, what I felt anger around me. There was a dude standing behind me that kept making me feel like they were putting their hands around my throat, and then the rest of the time I felt sick.
Yeah,
I
that
was
is.
gonna throw up. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I can handle like dark, like Paul, not an issue. Dark, like human souls that do things like that want to try to make it seem like they're gonna do those things to me. Not cool with.
Not cool at all.
Not a vibe. Good.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think? Did you enjoy this investigation? And did you enjoy our special guest Jay coming back?
I hope you did.
Go follow him. Yeah, all the socials are down below. And also, if you're curious to get access to any of like our after the investigations or any other exclusive content, check out our memberships. We have 4 different tiers that give you all sorts of different perks and benefits. And all of them you get access to our exclusive Discord server where you can chat with us about all things supernatural, spooky, all that good stuff. It's a really good time. The server is pretty freaking awesome.
And that's also going to be down in the description below. But this investigation was really weird, honestly.
Yeah, it was
So-
not what I expected, but like it was still really cool. It
If
was
you
a really
guys
good time.
have any thoughts or saw things that we missed, let us know down below. And if you want us to do more content like this or have suggestions of where we should go next, let us know. But make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Goodbye.
Bye!
Bye.
This chair makes my ass hurt.